already booked flights to Sydney over the weekend, and I just felt like I needed to get out of town for a weekend, and I just felt like I was processing a lot of emotions, and I feel like it was definitely a bit of a flight response, and I just felt like I really needed change. The weekend basically ended up just being me sitting in various cafes around the city on my laptop, reading and journaling and seeing friends in between. But although my mood was kind of up and down throughout the weekend, I think it helped put things into perspective in my mind, and I'm glad I went. I think it was exactly what I needed. But there was a really beautiful moment where I was just on my laptop for a bit, and then I was journaling down by a park by the water. And anyway, yeah, it was a really nice moment. I was sat there for like an hour just journaling, and I feel like it really made me feel really calm. It was like that was the last day of the trip, and it was really nice just to like come back to myself. But I wrote in my journal, I want to read it to you. I said, I feel like I haven't had the alone time to recognize what I'm feeling and reflect and be still. So this right here, right now, feels so good. Seriously, so fucking good. Literally a mental massage. It's so soothing. I feel like I can feel my nervous system going, ugh, yes, this is the good shit. This is what we're used to. This is comfort. Give me solitude, nature, a journal and headphones, and I'm good. Present, connected to my inner self. I usually feel so in touch with myself, but I reach that place through practice, through habits and routines. And when I feel detached from these things, I feel detached from myself. But I allow it. I feel like it's good sometimes to have a bit of turbulence and to have things be shaken up a little bit, because eventually the dust always settles and I always land again. But this right here, right now, is me coming back down to ground. Earth to Cameron, I'm back. And now look at us. Thriving. Same, don't worry. But you know what we call that? Ebbs and flows. Hello guys. Hello. We are back in Byron. Sometimes a sigh is so necessary, like a really deep sigh, just like I got back from Sydney a week ago, but I just haven't been filming because I've just been like, I feel like I've just been like in a fucking emotional pit, and I just haven't felt like filming. Not in a bad way, not in like a sad place, just in like a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts, you know, a lot of shit that I've been unpacking. Let's just have a quick deep chat quickly. I feel like this year I've been like having so many like realizations and like thoughts and just like self-discoveries that I didn't know were there. Like a quick life recap of like the past year. Last year, 2022, moved back to Byron. I was like alone for the whole time, as in like I wasn't like fostering my friendships, relationships, connections. I feel like I was very much like focusing on myself and being like, I was in my selfish era, just like doing what I want to do, understanding myself, like just, you know, learning how to spend time alone, learning how to be my best friend, etc. Got to a really good place. I was like, I love myself. Like I love spending time with myself. I just feel like very comfortable in myself, very confident, very like, I felt the most like me I'd ever felt, right? And then coming into this year, 2023, I was like, right, we need to like, I love myself, I love spending time with myself, but I feel like there's like a void in my life and I'm missing having like those relationships, those connections, those friendships, you know? And then I was like, I need to start putting more effort into like, because it's like friendships, relationships, it's effort. It's like you have to put in work. You have to like be intentional about it, I think, especially when you're like trying to make friendships and relationships work. When you're an adult, I feel like it's different to when you're a kid or when you're at school and it's just like you're constantly around people, right? And it's like everyone's busy, everyone's got their own lives, everyone's working, and it's like you have to put in effort to like foster these friendships and relationships. And so this year I was like, we need to connect more. I feel like I was just missing connection, and I really feel like this year I've been like really putting effort in, and like I feel like I've developed a lot of connections in my life that have been like fueling my soul, literally. But in saying that, I feel like through these connections that I've been having with people, I've been like, fuck, there's a lot of shit that I don't actually understand about myself, and I feel like only because I've been like in these relationships and having these friendships, and like, I don't know, it's just been like making me realize things about myself that I didn't know were actually there, and just like bringing up a lot of like childhood like trauma. And like I feel like a year ago I was like, oh, like I don't have any trauma, I'm like all good, like I don't have any like healing to do, in a sense of like, I don't know, I thought that trauma was like something that's like very, when I thought of trauma I thought of like something very dramatic, like I don't know, like abuse, a car crash, like something dramatic, you know what I mean? And I feel like I've been realizing that trauma is like, there's a lot of things that can be traumatic as a kid that you like internalize, and you just don't even realize that they're there until you start like unpacking why you feel why you feel a certain way in certain situations, why certain things trigger you, like why, I don't know, I was just like fuck, like whoa, there's a lot to unpack. And that's like the depths that I've been in the past like month and a half, like 2 months I think, just being like, whoa, let's just like take a step back and like, why, whoa, like there's just, I just feel like there's so much that I've been feeling, and like, I don't know, I feel like I've been questioning a lot of things in my life, questioning my past relationships which weren't always healthy, and like questioning why I stayed in certain relationships even though they were unhealthy, and like asking myself like, just like, I feel like in the past I've been like, why did I do that, or like why did I stay in a relationship, or why have I been reacting certain ways to certain situations, why have certain things been triggering me, why do certain things just like make me cry all of a sudden, and like just like why have I been so emotionally reactive to certain things. And I feel like I've been just learning so much about myself in the light of being in relationships. I don't know, it's like there's a lot of work that you can do alone, but then I feel like I did so much work alone in like understanding myself, being my own best friend, being able to spend time by myself. But now I'm like, the connections and the relationships in our lives just bring about all of these other realizations that I'm like, I didn't even know that was there to unearth. Like, for example, let's give an example here. So I used to get so emotionally reactive when I would feel like people cared about me. Someone could ask me genuinely like, how are you? And it would move me to tears, which is like not a normal thing. And I would get so mad at myself for being so emotionally reactive and so sensitive. And I'm like, this is not a normal thing. Like, I wasn't able to talk about my feelings without just breaking down, because when I was younger, it's just not something that I did. I never spoke about my feelings to people, and I never like opened up to people. I feel like I grew up feeling like how I feel is a burden, and I grew up feeling like kind of like people don't care. I've just been like trying to unlearn so much stuff, and just like, yeah, just fucking unlearning and like relearning. And it's so hard to like, and just like recognizing patterns and trying to break them. But I also feel like the things that I'm like, the patterns that I'm trying to break, it's like these are all things that are to do with connection and to do with being in relationships and just being able to be vulnerable and open. And it's just been such a big thing that I've been like, we need to fix this. Like, we need to get to the bottom of this and become a more like whole person. Yeah, that's just basically where I'm at and like where I've been emotionally and mentally. Anyway, it's so hot, I need to put the aircon on. Woo! I feel very light today, like very, like I feel like a big sigh. Like whatever the emotion is for feeling like, that's how I feel today. I feel good. I feel good. I feel like last night I had such an emotional night. I was just like journaling, crying. It was very cathartic, like very releasing. I woke up this morning feeling like yesterday was all just a dream. I feel like whenever I have like a really emotional moment and then I go to sleep, I wake up feeling like it was all a dream, but it was real life. Wow. I feel like, yeah, I'm just happy. I'm good. I'm really good. Saturday today, so I don't have to go to work. I've got the day off. I'm excited. I really want to just like clean my room and just like clean out my wardrobe. I feel like because I was away last weekend, I didn't have like a moment to like reset. I feel like every Sunday I usually have like my moment where I'm like, I clean my room, I clean my space, I plan out the week, and I just feel like ready for a new week, whereas I didn't have that last weekend. So this week kind of felt very like chaotic and just like up in the air, just like, oh, I'm just kind of like going with it, and I felt like I didn't really have a proper moment to be like like decompress. So this weekend, that's what I'm trying to do, just like take it easy, decompress, just go with the flow. What is meant to be will be. This world is so dramatic. Dim, dim, dim. So dramatic. Bum, bum. My cupboard, and it's just stressing me out. Like, you can't really see, but up here there's just like so much stuff. Like, this is stressing me out up here, just like all that stuff, and I don't really know what to do about it. I feel like whenever I feel like I'm needing like a change in life, I just come to my cupboard and just rearrange. So basically what I'm gonna do, I had all of these clothes on this side, but I'm gonna put them on this side. I feel like getting rid of stuff you don't need or you don't use often just feels like it's like a dead weight, and then you get rid of it and you're like, oh my god, that's what was missing in my life. So I'm gonna do that basically, but I need to listen to music while I do this because it's a music kind of task. So let's play some music. Okay, we need a drill. We need a drill. I got a tee and some tools. Let's put these hooks up. And then I've also, let me show you something else. I've also got this really, really beautiful embroidery that my friend made me for my birthday. Isn't it so pretty? So beautiful. Yeah, she made me this for my birthday, and I really want to put it on my wall, but I just haven't had a chance to like put it up. Hence the hammer in my hand. I'm gonna put it up with a nail. I think I know the spot. Let's put this up first before we do the hooks. I feel like here is a nice spot. A nail in the wall, I guess, and then hook it up. Beautiful. Okay, next is the bag hooks. I think I'm just gonna drill a hole and then screw the hook in, I guess. Let me take this one down. So, maybe like here, a hole, I guess. Hey, have I got this on the right way? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now I can hang my bags up. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I love how it's really just the little things in life, like going through my wardrobe and just like folding everything and making everything neat again. I feel like so good afterwards. I'm just gonna take all of this shit out. Like, I don't wear half of this. What don't I wear? Like, let's really just, let's cull here. Let's cull. Okay, I wear you, I wear you, I wear you, I wear you, I wear you. Oh my god, I do wear most of it actually, jokes. But I feel like there's a lot of these tops that are like on their last legs, you know? Like, I feel like I need to do like a new order of like basic tops. You know, they just get, you know, you have basics that you wear every day and they just get a bit shitty after a while. That's where I'm at. And I just feel like I need some new tops. Just plain black singlets. But my problem is I go to online shop and I go to buy like basic stuff, and then I get overwhelmed by all the websites and all the options, and I just close all the tabs because it's stressful. Like, it's so stressful. Like, I'm like, where do I shop? ASOS, the iconic. Like, where? Cotton On. Like, where do I go? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I've cleared out all of... Oh my god, I can't. I forgot that I owned this like human size, adult sized onesie. Why is that so fucking funny? It's literally a fucking white onesie. Anyway, this is the stuff that I've like decided I'm gonna throw or like get rid of. I'm gonna like do a big, I think I want to post on Depop and just like try and get rid of, try and sell some stuff. But the thing with posting stuff, sorry, I'm in such a delirious mood, but the thing with posting stuff on Depop is it's like such a mission. It's such a mission. Like taking all the photos, posting the photos, writing the captions, shipping them, having conversations, like it's just so long. But I think I'm gonna do it because I need to save money for my trip, and it's like, why not? So that's that. That's that. Can you hear the thunder outside? I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the night journaling and reading. Maybe I'll watch a show, a movie, a documentary or something. I have some stuff I wanted to do on my computer, like edit a video and also lay out my photos in my scrapbook tonight, but I just cannot be bothered. And I just want to like indulge in just relaxing how I feel like relaxing right now, like just doing what I feel like, rather than like what past me thought would be a good idea for present me to do. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like when you plan something, it's like, yeah, you're going to do that, but it's like, you don't know who you're going to show up as in that moment. And right now I'm showing up as Cameron, who just wants to lie in bed, eat her ice cream and watch a show or a movie, and that's who I'm going to be, and I'm excited. And I will make time tomorrow to do the things that I didn't do. It's like, this is like for me where the line is drawn in like having discipline and like following through with your plans and like being consistent and just like indulging in the moment and like giving yourself compassion and grace to just like chill and not have to constantly be going and like being productive. I'm just like, tonight I'm gonna chill, and I feel like because I chill tonight, I'm gonna be more focused tomorrow. Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I can fall into this trap of like feeling like I always have to be productive and feeling like I always have to be like going and doing something. Sometimes the most productive thing you could do for yourself is literally just like take it easy and just like rest for a moment and just like recover and recuperate, and then you can come back better afterwards. So yeah, let's just chill the fuck out. I've been reading this book lately, The 40 Rules of Love. This is the cover, and it's been so nice. I feel like every time I read it, I'm like, there's like something in the book that I take from it that I'm like, wow, I really needed to hear that right now, even though it's fiction. I loved this line. It says, "Bountiful is your life, full and complete, or so you think, until someone comes along and makes you realize what you've been missing all this time. Like a mirror that reflects what is absent rather than present, he shows you the void in your soul, the void you've resisted seeing." That line, that's literally what I was talking about this morning. Like, feeling like I had my life so like complete and I felt so full. I thought I felt so full until I stepped into relationships and stepped into different connections. And then that like shone a mirror back into myself and made me see all of these parts of myself which were always there, but I never realized and never recognized. And I just love when you read a line in a book and it just hits so hard to what you're feeling in that moment, and you're like, wow, I needed to read this. Like, this was meant to be. It's just beautiful. All your definitions need to be refined, he says. It's time for you to unlearn everything you love. I've been really slow to read this book, really slow. I kind of want to reread it. I just feel like I haven't been in the place to be like reading much lately. I don't know. and it's literally taken me like a month and a half to almost finish this book. I think I've got like 50 pages left. But yeah, I'm gonna read this tonight, watch my documentary, and chill out. I'm gonna end the vlog here. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening wherever you are, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. Bye.
It was very exhilarating to be part of that movement at the time because I was needed. I could sing to help my people, and that became the mainstay of my life. Not classical piano, not classical music, not even popular music, but civil rights music.